Hi Gemini, welcome to your monthly reading. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what it feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. For the month of February, as usual, I have a special sales offer available, and for this month, it's inspired in the current Aquarius season we are on. If you would like to know more details about it, just check the info down below, where you can also find the current list of reading services I offer. And if you would like to donate and support my channel, you can also do that by following the PayPal link, which is also down below. So Gemini, I'll be channeling messages for the collective of your sign, and then we'll tie it together also with the cards that will be coming up. There's an energy here of praise. I feel like many of you that are interested and devoted into astrology or your own faith, this can be an important month or period of time where your faith, your belief system, your religion, your spiritual practices are really taking you far into discovery of opportunities, of techniques to heal, to attract abundance, to attract well-being, to reform aspects of your life that have been, letting you down. I feel like through spirituality, there's a sense of you turning things around to your favor, things that have not been working that well. And even for Geminis that are not really into that, I just feel like there might be outside forces leading you on and on. Again, the discovery of ways that are a little bit out of your, usual choices. So you can discover that there's a latent sense of interest in you that was dormant when it comes to spiritual matters, or a sudden desire to read. I feel here's something here to read ancient texts or ancient discoveries, beliefs, recipes, for those of you that are into also herbalism or things of that nature. I just feel like tutoring, I think I'm saying it right, and self-knowledge, teaching yourself in those matters can take you far, especially upon something you really want to access, like something you really want to have a way into. For others of you at a more mundane level, you can be, wanting to enter into something specific, a program. You might want to have this admission or this allowance, this you being allowed to go into some space that for some reason it's hard to get into or very selective. There's something here about top 5, so you might be in the top 5 of something also during this month, and I feel like this might bring you happiness to be on a top 5 rank. For some of you that are somehow associated, with things where that can occur, or even there's a sense of you might stand out in your workplace and be all like the employer of the month, things of that nature. So there's a sense again also of praise associated with the things you can do, the things you're pulling off, the things you're just doing that leads you to a path of recognition. There's also an energy here of someone being sorry, and I keep getting that this is about the spiritual realm. You might receive a lot of, again, messages, communication, news pointing a direction into the next months that favors your spiritual growth, but also what needs to be forgiven, what needs to be, released from your energy in order for you to truly move on. And allow yourself to have another chance. I feel like there are Geminis here that are going to have another chance in something that maybe you feel you didn't get one, or you didn't get one the right way. 8 of Wands and 10 of Pentacles, there's a lot of justice coming your way when it comes to what you're owed, the debts either you have inherited from your family karma, difficult lessons within the family or within, you know, your lineage. And there's also a sense of you being paid what you're owed in other levels. So if anyone owes you money, owes you a favor, or owes you something, there's a sense of the divine scales being brought here to balance, to align in a way that favors you where you have been unfavored. Yeah, the wheel turning into your favor. Definitely. There's something karmic that is, you know, turning around, moving in a direction that frees you, especially from family ties that have been difficult or toxic or just really, really, really inhibiting your growth. I also feel like dependency is a big theme here. Breaking free from patterns of dependency, financial, emotional dependency upon family, or relying too much on your heritage, because I keep getting like you need to do something outside of it to create a new karmic cycle for you and the future generations that come from your own lineage. There's something here about those lines that are very interesting here, but I also feel like you can end up just having again, retribution being somehow given through family resources or assets, something you were in need of to engage into your own path, into your freedom, into your purpose that is out of whatever the family context has been for you or for your ancestors. Especially for those of you that come from family units that have been too conservative, too uptight, or without faith, or with something here about with material, like material duties, hard ones. So either coming from a lot of poverty or a lot of wealth, and in both spectrums a lot of it has caused problems. Having a lot of money or having few, it has caused here struggles. You're breaking free from things of that nature, and I feel like for many of you, you're going to be out of a system, out of a marriage, out of something that has had only this purpose of continuing, you know, the image, that perfect portrait, again, that family of a perfect, that picture of a perfect family that is a facade for some of you. For others of you, it's also finding a path of less resistance when it comes to unity. So your resources coming together with someone else's and creating a lot of wealth by that. But I feel like whatever the case here, things need to be turned around. So how February initiates and how then it switches is very interesting, because I feel like the month might start warning you of something, but then you can end up having here a powerful shift and something turning out to be, you know, even better or completely different from what you were expecting in the beginning. And it's like much better, because it's about a change, a positive change that affects your wealth, that affects your legacy, your family, that affects, you know, how you are even perceived in the world. I feel like there's something here about you not worrying because you have a lot of money waiting for you in the future. You're owed that. And for those of you that it's not about money, you have the support. You're going to have your family. You're going to have the creation of a system that comforts you, that makes you feel like you have left something important in this world. Yeah. But I also feel like it's very important that you're not overly consumed by the outside right now, because you're better off like really going deep into what you're driven to study, to communicate, to create, to do by yourself, to have a new start on something that feels very powerful. Like there can be a big contract or a big move happening, perhaps also related to the sale or the acquire of property. It's a big thing, and I feel like you need to focus solely on that big thing that you're about to do, because if you focus too much on the outside, you're going to have like distortion here, like interference in your mindset, and your mindset is in a win-win kind of, it has to be focused on the wins. And if interferences here can just make you not see things as clearly as you have access to see. So I also feel like it's important that you reserve your time only to those things that you know are not gonna, mess with your success or mess with your growth or with your concentration levels, because I feel like also for some of you Geminis, the concentration is important. You can have more concentration than usual, but it also depends on the distractions you allow to have around you, obviously. Yeah, you can have very dominant family members or people you work with, people that rely on you, people that have been here somehow with you for a while. It's like, I feel like you have connections in your life that are precious, but are also very suffocating. Like, there's a feeling of, they don't want you to have all of your freedom. There's fear about letting you go, even if it is to grow, even if it is to thrive, which is interesting. And again, I feel like this is about repeating a lot of karmic things upon the family energy. I also feel like, again, you can suddenly win something or be in a very favorable position and earn more money, and this is a big change for you. Like suddenly you're actually having access to important things, or having more money in your bank account, more opportunities, more access to places, to destinations. I also feel like you might want to be on the move here for specific locations, so you might want to travel, or you might have to suddenly, and this causes a little bit again of distress to those that are really attached on you, upon you, because you have something. I feel like some of you Geminis have something that nobody else does, and this is like, I keep getting like, this is something that it makes you feel happy to know that you are, you're not ever going to be replaced, that you are unique, that you're always going to be missed when you're not there. But at the same time, it causes you also a lot of strife, burden here. I see you following the path that makes you happy and that makes you feel free. This is about you going out there and exploring options, experimenting also with, new things and having fun with it, allowing your inner child to come out and play, being less concerned with how it's going to look, but more on how is that going to make you feel. So I hope you have a great month. Hopefully we'll see each other soon.